have had a bit of bad luck this week. This is kind of like our third big thing of bad luck, and bad luck comes in threes, right? And so after this we should get good luck, yay. Yesterday Remo was driving home from work and he noticed something was off and he pulled over. I guess there was a belt on our car, that has been on the verge of breaking. I don't understand all that stuff, but Remo knew what it was right away. So anyways, he had researched it beforehand, pulled over, got the belt out, was able to drive home, which I don't understand how that works, whatever. And then today we were able to take the car into the car plate. Hopefully it won't, it seems like a super easy fix, so I think we're pretty lucky compared to all the things that could go wrong in a car. I think this is one of the easiest things to fix, so, and probably one of the cheapest, so that's good. Hey, this is like Christmas. My mom sent me a package. Really excited about it.
She sent you
this mascara that I've been really wanting to try. She sent me 2. Thanks, Mom. Aww. Funny story. So yesterday this package came and I didn't get the door and I didn't get the door, and so they sent the thing that said, oh, you have to go pick it up tomorrow, which is today. So we were like, yeah, we wanted to take a run. So we were like, oh, we'll just run. There's a post office, the big one right in the city. So we're like, oh, we'll just run around the park next to it, swing by there, run home. It's like a good, what, almost 3 miles? Yeah. And so we run there, and we're like running there, and we get there, and she's like, oh, it's not at this one, there was a different address on the paper, but I didn't know, I didn't look at it, because last time it was just that post office, so I got the thing, and I was like, oh, it's the post office, so anyway, so then she was like, oh, it's actually over at Kreideberg, which is on the other side of the city, up a hill. So we run home and then we look it up and it's like 2 kilometers or something like that. So we're like, okay, well, we have to just run and do it. Remo's so nice. He's like, yeah, let's just do it. You want it? You want it? So anyways, we ran all the way there. I'm like sweating to death. But it was worth it because I'm so excited. Kinder! Me and Remo eat. They're so fast.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of excited for that.
Oh my gosh, I look so red.
I told you that you look pretty bad. That was a long one.
You just told me I look bad.
No, I told you look pretty out of it. Okay, on the run.
Okay, look what came out of it. This little guy is like half blue and half red. How cute is that? He's like a little mutated one. So we're on our way right now to go get our car. So, yay, we're gonna have a car again. It was like a little more than we thought it would be, but still not that bad, right?
When we brought it in, they estimated the repair to be around 70 bucks. And now it's 200 because there was another part that was broken.
Of course.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of money actually for an old car like that.
We got Susie back.
So what happened is that one of the belts in the car, there's like an extra wheel on it to put tension on the belt, just to put tension on it. And that wheel apparently, part of it broke off. They don't know exactly how, but anyhow, part of it was missing. Probably broke off or something, and that way the belt was getting cut into from the side all the time, constantly.
You look like right behind me. It doesn't know which face to focus on. We're outside right now and it's like at nighttime or so. And these birds called Schwalben, they are going so crazy. They're kind of moved a little bit. They were like right above our apartment thingy. And oh look. They're like trying to go around and get all the bugs, I think. So Remo says that they go to Africa in the winter when it gets cold here, and then they migrate back here in the summer when it's warm again. Whoa. You hear this? This is a storm outside right now. We've had some pretty gnarly summer storms come through. Remo's brother's family is on a little summer vacation, and they asked us if we would be able to take care of their house a little bit and their animals while they're gone. So funny because they live obviously in a neighborhood area. The first thing I noticed was how quiet it was. I'm used to city noises and ambulances and the city bells and people talking all the time. We are about to go outside and take the dog for a walk. Last night when we went, we saw the coolest things, a bunnies. But there was also so many mosquitoes, and they were stinging us through the clothes we had on. I got bitten through the leggings I had on. So now we have do you see this? I'm all ready for no stings. So, shall we go?
Yeah, let's go already.
Look at this amazing sunset. We're trying to run so we can get a better view of it. Go, 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 go. It would have been cool if we were here 10 minutes ago, but
Emma, here,
that's okay. It's still so pretty. Like this is being shot on a potato, but it's just because it's getting dark and I'm using Remo's iPhone. We're setting up the camera and all of a sudden we just get attacked by mosquitoes. And when I say attacked, I mean 1,000. And so we have bites all over us, and the poor dog, I look down and she has hundreds of mosquitoes on her, and so I'm trying to get them off of her. And so now we're just walking, trying to not have them attack us anymore. Is this normal for mosquitoes to be this bad?
Well, I asked my mom about the whole mosquito thing, and she said that's something that's just been recently starting.
Oh.
So maybe just these few weeks in the summer or something that we're getting here right now, but I don't think... Oh, that was another one on your hand. I don't think that's a thing that happens all the time.
Remo's sacrificing his body right now by going in there. I'm not even kidding. It's bad. Last night we saw 5 bunnies, right babe?
Yeah.
So, and they were really, oh, there they are.
Up here. No, she's hungry.
She's yummy. Oh, and there's a bat.
Because there was so many mosquitoes. It was at least 30 mosquitoes that I saw on her.
Yeah.
At least, yeah. And my hands were bloody because I was squishing all of them. It was gross.
If anyone can shed some light on why there's an intense amount of mosquitoes, let us know. So we just talked about the mosquitoes and how they're everywhere, and we just got bit insane, and there were thousands of them. Okay, seriously, not even making this up. This was in the newspaper the next morning. Do you see this story here? So it's not just us. So we have these screens that everyone thinks we're crazy for, but I love them because they seriously keep all that stuff out. We don't have any problems with bugs in our house. So call me the crazy American, but Remo's totally on board with the screens now, and I love them because we can have the windows open and no mosquitoes get in. So just saying. Oh, I just had this experience. Yeah, I'll sit you down so I can just explain this to you. Oh, I don't know if you guys remember, if you've been watching, when I first moved here, I had this super embarrassing moment with a bike where I actually fell over in the middle of a really busy intersection in front of a lot of people. And after that, I put my bike away and I have not ridden my bike since. Fast forward to this week. So I had to ride my bike an hour or so, and so I've been doing it every day, and it's actually been really, really good. except for today. I had told Remo at the beginning of the week, like, hey, I'm a little nervous because I'm not super sure of bike etiquette. And Remo was like, yeah, just use your common sense. Like, you'll be totally fine. Like, there's not that much to it, really. So there's a bike lane the whole way, except there's some parts the bike lane is pretty skinny, and there's like houses with driveways, you know, and then there's like a bike lane that runs right by the houses. So I was riding my bike along, you know, whatever. And so this car is back. Let me paint you this picture. So I'm riding my bike along. This car starts backing up out of its house driveway, whatever. And so I'm going this way, and there's actually a bike coming this way as well. And I see the bike coming this way, and I see the car pulling out. And the car stops because not only is she waiting for like cars to pass so she can turn, she sees us riding, or at least I think she did. And I made eye contact with her. I know I did. And I made eye contact with the guy coming, and he starts slowing down, and I obviously start slowing down. So anyways, I make eye contact with her, and she starts backing her car up. So she's going back into the driveway. And so I'm like, okay, that's her cue for me to go. And she's kind of turned, like, so I'm coming this way, and she's kind of turned facing the other way, but she does the whole looking thing. She backs up just a little bit. So the whole bike lane is free. And I make eye contact with the guy coming, and he kind of nods his head like telling me to go, or at least I think, you know, whatever. I go, and he like totally makes room for me. I go, we kind of go at the same time, to be honest. Like, I go and he goes, and we kind of go out and just pass each other, and we keep going. And then all of a sudden I hear this lady, and she is like banging on her horn, like laying on it, just like Arr! And I didn't even think anything of it. I was like, okay, crazy lady, like whatever. So I'm just driving along, and then out of the corner of my eye I see this car, and it's coming up beside me, and where I'm driving, like the lane right next to me is going the opposite way. So she's like in the lane from that, and so I'm driving, and she's driving up like right next to me. So out of the corner of my eye I see a car coming and slowing down, like as they're approaching me. And I am someone that has anxiety. For someone to be slowing down their car and coming up to me, like, it freaked me out. And all of a sudden she rolls down her window, and she just starts yelling. And I have my headphones in. I was actually listening to a podcast, and so I just hear yelling. So I take out my headphones, and it's not like it's a busy street, so there are people everywhere, cars everywhere. And she just starts yelling out of her window, I couldn't see you, I can't believe you went, just over and over, I couldn't see you, totally yelling at me. And I was like so freaked out, because not only was everybody staring at me, but there were cars honking. She was stopped in the middle of a busy road yelling at me, and so cars were having to swerve out of their way honking at her. I was like, I don't even know what happened. Like, I was like so shocked. I was like, so all I kept saying was like, I'm so sorry. I just kept yelling it, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't even know what I did, to be honest. So I actually turned off the road. I turned like down one of the side streets, and I just waited there. I was like, I'm so scared of this lady. And I saw that there was like a street light up ahead where it might have been red. So I was like gonna wait for her to cross the street light. So I turn around and I start going back on the line, and I'm like a little like anxious by now, just like, I can't believe this is just happening to me. And I kid you not, she came up right beside me again and started yelling at me, and I was like, are you kidding me? And so by this time I just like waved her off. I was like, I can't even believe that. So yeah, and it was just like this super old lady, and I don't know what it is, but old German ladies, I've had more than one instance where I have seen an old German lady yelling at someone for doing something that they thought was wrong. So honestly, I feel like maybe I could have done something wrong in the whole bike etiquette thing. Maybe I went when I was not supposed to go. I don't know. I was pretty sure that she wasn't gonna move her car, and that's why I went ahead of her. And I always thought bikes had the right of way, so maybe I'm completely wrong, so someone tell me if I'm wrong. But the fact that she followed me, like, I feel like not only is that scary, that's like not okay. I don't know. But anyways, I hope everyone's having a good week, and I'll see you next time.